Hello everyone, I'm Rama with Broco Gaming. Today I'm going to go over a few tips and tricks for getting the Son of Mothrakk to drop its skins so you can actually pick them up. And if this helps you out, be a badass and hit the like button. Now many of you know that Son of Mothrakk is a pain in the ass and loves to drop its loot through the damn floor or through the walls. We have a few tips to help you out with that, and we'll get to that in a minute. First, let's start at the beginning. The absolute best character for farming Son of Mothrakk is Maya, specifically Maya with a fleet build. Click here to check out our video on that build. And I'll also cover some strategies when using characters other than Maya. Since we're farming for skins, I'm going to take my OP2 Maya and start the game in true Vault Hunter mode. That way, I can kill the crap out of any enemies super fast and get more runs in. So we'll start off by heading to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Now because of the fleet build and being in true Vault Hunter mode, we don't have to worry about dying and we can run quickly past all the enemies to get to our first point of interest. We're headed to the Natural Selection Annex. Just note that this is an add-on to the game that you have to pay for. When you get to the Annex, transport to the Annex and then just turn around and head back to the Preserve. When you do this, every time you save and quit, you'll start at the Annex instead of at the beginning of the Preserve. This alone will save you about 1 minute and 20 seconds on every run with the fleet-built Maya, and even more time with any other character. Now just head out and bypass any enemies until you get out to this area. You're going to need to clear this area of all enemies in order to open a door so you can advance to the next area. As you can see, I've already done that. So let's talk strategy for dealing with Son of Mothrakk. Son of Mothrakk is notorious for dropping loot through the walls and the floor. This is where Maya stands out. The best way to help avoid this is to phase lock Son of Mothrakk as close to the floor as possible. Alright, here's the next area that needs to be cleared of all enemies in order to open a door and move on. Just like before, I've already cleared the area. So let's get back to the strategy. When you have Son of Mothrakk phase locked and as low as possible, it will really help the loot to fall on the floor instead of going through the floor. Just note that this method isn't perfect. Loot will still fall through the floor and the walls, but this method will definitely increase the chances of the loot staying on the floor so you can pick it up. What I like to do is ride the elevator down. Once it's at the bottom, click the green button to make it go back up. Then jump off and position yourself where the elevator used to be. This will help get Son of Mothrakk closer to the ground when it dive bombs you. Now just keep moving around in this recessed area to avoid Son of Mothrakk's fireballs. Eventually, you'll see Son of Mothrakk tuck its wings in, and when it does that, it's going to dive bomb you. When it's as close to the ground as possible, which is usually right above your head, phase lock that son of a bitch and send it to the graveyard. And if you're lucky, you'll get Son of Mothrakk to drop a sweet skin like this blue bomber for the commando. If you're using a character other than Maya, the best thing you can do is use a low-powered weapon such as an infinity pistol and whittle Son of Mothrakk's health down to as low as possible without killing it. Then switch to a higher powered weapon, and when Son of Mothrakk dive bombs you, kill it when it's right above your head. And that should help the loot to not fall through the floor. So that's how I farm the Son of Mothrakk for skins. If this video helps you out, please click the like button as it really helps us out. Thanks for watching everyone. Subscribe for more videos, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and good luck on the battlefield, Vault Hunters. This is Rama, signing off.